At the farmer's market, an old man handed me a flyer and asked, "Have you seen my golden retriever?" My heart broke. "No, but I can help look if you want." His eyes were all puffy, like he'd been crying for hours. Suddenly, I felt someone sneak up behind me. Before I could react, a tiny pair of hands were grabbing my throat and choking me. The old man took off running, still crying but booking it down the street, yelling, "No, no, no, no!" I shoved the stranger off of me and spun around, gasping. It was a 12-year-old kid in a Boy Scout uniform, just standing there shaking. My throat felt like I'd swallowed glass. People were staring. Some lady was filming. I was about to grab her phone when suddenly a flood of police cars surrounded us. My heart dropped. I knew how bad it looked. A 14-year-old hitting a Boy Scout for no reason. I immediately went into defense mode. "Officer, he attacked me. I was just defending myself." The cops got out and started high-fiving each other, actually celebrating. One grabbed the Boy Scout's shoulder. "Good job, son. You did great. That kid tried to kill me." My voice came out all raspy. "We know. You're very brave." The cop was smiling. "The man who was just here, did you see which way he went?" Another cop cut in. "Yeah, he ran that way, but listen, his dog is missing. We need to find him immediately. Get in the car." To help look for the dog? They didn't answer. Just opened the back door and waited. I got in because what else was I supposed to do? The kid who choked me was in another cop car. Not handcuffed. Just sitting there calm like this was routine. We drove 30 miles over the speed limit. The cop kept asking weird questions like, I was in trouble for trying to help an old man. "How long were you talking to him?" "Like 30 seconds. He just asked about his dog." "Do you always talk to strangers at markets?" At this point, the officers were ticking me off. Like, no wonder everyone thinks they're just fat donut eaters. "Can we please just focus on getting the dog back?" Every officer turned around to glare at me like I was the crazy one. Every minute we wasted was another minute his dog was out there scared. Maybe hurt. Traffic was getting heavier. What if he ran into the street? Is that kid in trouble? The scout? No. But he assaulted me. You should be grateful. By this point, we'd been driving for 10 minutes. Way too long to be looking for a man who'd just run away on foot. Where are we going? To find him. The man or the dog? No answer. There. I spotted him 3 blocks from the McDonald's. Still crying. The cops surrounded him with their cars. Got out wearing thick gloves. They pulled little bottles from his pockets. He kept saying, "It's just eye drops." Over and over. At the station, everything came out. They put me in this tiny room. "I need to show you something," the detective said, and she turned the screen toward me. Security footage from the farmer's market from earlier that day. The footage started when I was talking to the crying man about his dog. She hit pause. "Watch his left hand when you're talking." I watched. His hand went to his pocket while I was describing where the dog park was. His fingers moved around in there like he was feeling for something. See how his hand went to his pocket? He was getting ready to offer you something. Kai, the Boy Scout who saved your life, recognized that move. She pulled up another video. Different farmer's market, but I recognized the setup.